And we are back under the dome at the Dave Barksdale Court in Beckley at the Raleigh County Convention Center as we continue with today's activities in the Raleigh County Middle School Basketball Tournament, directed by Coach Chris Vickers. We can't say enough good things about him. He has really helped us in getting prepared for these 4 games. We've already had 1 game in the book. That was the girls' game, consolation. And Beckley Stratton won that one big. Now we're ready for the boys' consolation game between Independence Middle School and Shady Spring Middle School. And working with me this game, easy for me to say, is Maris Lauer. You and I worked together for more than 20 years on radio.
Yes.
We get to do it again here.
I was going to say, Bill, I think you and I have done this a time or two, and we think we're going to have a good matchup. And actually, this third-place game here this afternoon into the evening is a rematch of last year's boys' championship game in which Shady won. Shady's the defending champion, but not able to make it back to the championship game, and they're playing Independence. Of course, they're not able to make it back to the championship game, but Shady comes in 11-5, Independence 13-7. They split during the regular year, so it's a tug-of-war here this evening, and this is for all the marbles to see who can win the third-place game and win the season series.
Then after that, you are going to have the play-by-play on the 2 championship games, the girls at 7.
Correct.
And the boys at
8:30. And that'll be Eric Thomas will join me. Of course, the girls' championship will be Independence and Greater Beckley. And there will be a new champion because, you know, the last 4 years the champions were Independence, Shady. Of course, there's a connection to that. Our colleague, Morgan Brown Payne, was assistant coach on all those teams, so I guess she's the common denominator because she was with Independence when they won 2, then she went to Shady, then they've won 2. She says she's the reason why that she was on a staff that won 4 straight, but that won't be the case tonight. And, of course, we'll bring the curtain down on the middle school season, the boys' game between Park and Beckley Stratton.
Sounds like a plan. Let's take our first commercial break. We'll be back with more in our pregame show. Coming up with more from the Armory on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store, fuel your thinking. For West Virginia.
To do this.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store, fuel your thinking. For West Virginia.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Midstate Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Midstate Ford, home of the Big John deals.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World at Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
With our energy-efficient windows and doors, Window World has you covered.
Give your home the view it deserves this year with new windows and doors from Window World at Beckley. New year, new view with Window World at Beckley.
Call today, 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD.
For your free in-home estimate.
As we welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center, this evening's game is brought to you in part by Exit Elevation Realty. If you're in the market to buy or sell your house, you can check out Luke Richmond, the broker, Steve Morgan, the associate broker. You can go on the website at exitelevationwv.com and check them out. Also, this evening's game is brought to you in part by Edward Jones. Edward Jones, the financial advisors. Whether you're changing your job, if you're retiring, or you're already retired, they'll help walk you through your financial goals, and they got 4 great financial advisors to help you: Heather Cantley, Tracy Houck, Brooke Dempsey, or Ben Worley.
We also like to say thanks to Hart's Cabinets, located in MacArthur. Hart's Cabinets with quality, custom cabinetry and design services. They're proud to be a part sponsor of this tournament and all local sports. Hart's Cabinets at 304-252-2917. And our friends at Leisure Lanes on Johnstown Road in Beckley. They've got a 24-lane bowling center and a full-service restaurant, so bring your family, join a league, or book your next party at Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley, 304-253-7328.
Well, Bill, I think we're going to be in for a great middle school game. It's a battle for third place. It's Shady 11-5, Independence 13-7. They split during the regular year. And, you go all the way back to the days, as you can remember, back when it was Stokoe and Sophia. Shady always had rivals and battles with Sophia and Stokoe. Then when Independence became a school in the high school in 1976, Shady and Independence has always battled. And so whether it's football, whether it's softball, baseball, no matter what it is, even middle school basketball, we know we're going to be in for a treat as both teams finishing up their warm-ups.
Let's give her the opening lineups. And for Shady Spring, they will be the visiting team, and they will be in the dark blue uniforms. Maris, you've got it.
Yeah, their head coach is Kevin Millay. Like I said, they come into the ball game 11-5. They'll go this way. It'll be Zane Patel. It'll be Carter Cooper. It'll be Peyton Malott. Malott comes in averaging 12 a game. The team's leading scorer is Bryce Rose at 17 a game. And rounding out the starting 5 for Shady will be Grayson Walls. That's how the Shady Spring Middle School Tigers will go. For the Patriots of Independence, here's Bill.
Okay, they're coached by Jason Redden, assisted by Josh Nelson and Brad Huffman. Starting will be number 2, Easton Hatfield. 11 is Sean Sexton. Number 12 is Zeke Nelson, averaging 20 points per ball game. You know that name, Nelson. 24 is Connor Price, averaging 20 points per game and 15 rebounds. And 34 is Tabor Nelson. So that's the lineup for Independence. They will be in the home white uniforms.
Of course, Bill, one of the things different from middle school as opposed to high school, there are 6-minute quarters as opposed to 8-minute quarters.
Absolutely. So we're getting ready now for the official opening lineups. And, looking around the perimeter of this arena, got a nice crowd here.
Yeah, and I'm looking across the way. They even got to it's so warm here this afternoon, in the evening here in the Beckley area. Got up in the mid-60s. They even got a door open. And, I remember we did a college game in here, a couple weeks ago, and everybody was in here freezing.
That's right, exactly right. Well, speaking of college, you're going to be working the 2 games tomorrow, WVU Tech. 3 o'clock for the ladies, you'll be on at 2:30, and 5 o'clock for the men. And all those games are free tomorrow for WVU Tech homecoming.
Yeah, come on in, check it out. Also got to mention that producing and directing, KB, Mr. Cameron Ball. We always appreciate him doing a fabulous job. And Alex Finks is on camera, and we're moments away from getting this started. So, Bill, you had the first game, a third-place game in girls. And what was that final score between Beckley, Stratton, and Park?
Beckley Stratton won 47-10, and they scored the first 7 points of the game and just never looked back. They really played very well in finishing their season at 8-6. The officials for tonight's second game, or this evening now, Robert Bates, Shane Mullins, and Logan Lett. So those are the three gentlemen with the whistles. The opening tip-off brought to you by Scotty Brown, your local State Farm agent in Shady Spring. Like a good neighbor, Scotty Brown and State Farm is there. And you get Scotty Brown at 681-238-6130.
And, Bill, as you're talking, two things immediately recognized. Number one, I don't see a possession arrow over at midcourt, so we'll have to watch the scoreboard. But if you look at the design that both teams have down the side of their uniform, it's almost identical, isn't it?
Yeah, really.
Yep.
The little diamond.
Like a little diamond, yep. So you can see Independence in the white, Shady in the blue. We're ready for basketball. Here's Bill O'Brien.
Okay, thanks. Zane Patel ready to jump against Connor Price. And the tip is controlled by the Tigers. Quick layup, and it will not go down. And we'll go to Independence on the attack. A long lob pass underneath. That goes out of bounds, and that's the first turnover of the evening.
Yeah, you know, Shady, they get a nice run out. They attack the basket. They can't make the short layup, and then back on the other end, Independence throws it away on their first possession.
Peyton Malott is working with a basketball, wearing 23 on his dark blue outfit, the golden blue of Shady Spring. Now to the corner for a triple try, and it's good. Count that for Bryce Rose, who averages 17 per game. And that's why.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can see why. Boy, he set his feet up, a little splash down from the near side corner.
Oh, he was ready for that one. All right, this is Hatfield working it to the head of the lane. Now off to the corner. And back out past the three-point arc. That's Nelson, fadeaway shot, and it rolls in for him. Shooter's touch for Zeke Nelson. He averages 20 per game, and he's got his team on the scoreboard.
You can see why the two players that scored the first basket for their respective teams, why they're the leading scorer. That was a nice way Nelson able to hang in the air and knock that shot down.
Runner from the elbow, left, no good, followed up and in good by Zane Patel. So we've had plenty of action starting off this ball game. This is for the consolation of the Raleigh County Middle School Tournament. A lot of talent on the floor for both teams. Whoops, that one sort of got out of control.
It's a nice defensive play by Rose. You know, just because somebody like Rose, where he scores a lot of times the people think you can't play defense, but that was a great defensive play.
Sure enough. Zeke Nelson tries to move in. He's shut off. Hatfield, back to the corner it goes. That's Sexton. Now a long three from Nelson, no.
Yeah, I think he shot that from downtown Coal City or Stoco. You're right. That was a deep three, almost right there on the logo of the, the Golden Bear of Tech logos. We watched he was just inside the logo as he launched that deep three ball.
Yeah, probably not what his coach would like to see.
Only if it goes in, right, Bill?
Yeah, that's it. There's a runner, and it rolls in good for Shady Springs' Peyton Malott. He averages 12 per game, and he's in the scoring column.
Yeah.
His team has a 5-point advantage.
Nice little floater there left of the lane.
Here's Nelson. Short shot, banks it in good. Zeke Nelson with 2 buckets.
Yeah, very under control, and I like that, a little soft kiss off the glass.
Oh, that was nice. Looking at the zone. Going to shoot over it, and that one by Rose. Misses everything, but teammates get it. Rose again, and he will get it back out to the point guard. Here's a short one. That one's off the mark, and it is out of bounds to Independence.
Yeah, Patel trying to get the offensive rebound and knock the ball out of bounds. The Patriots will have it.
Independence, we've got a momentary break for a shoelace tying.
And Bill, almost halfway through this first quarter, but it's been really entertaining. Both teams have kind of settled down after that first possession.
Absolutely. We were told this is going to be a very competitive game with a lot of talent. Whoops. Shady Spring picks the pocket. Oh, nice pass. No good. Independence gets it back.
Yeah, Rose right there. That was a nice play. Like you said, he had a nice pass, and it just couldn't finish.
Wow! From downtown, Zeke Nelson hits the long ball.
Bill, that was so deep. I think you're losing your voice on that one. That was a real splash down.
I need a shot of Pepsi.
There you go, a deep 3 ball, and we got a football score, a touchdown, an extra point each for both teams.
Boy, that was something special. Here's a 3 ball. Count it. Shady Spring with Carter Cooper putting it home.
Yeah, he said, back at you, Independence.
There we go. Back and forth we go. As you mentioned, Maris, 6-minute quarters. A lob underneath, tipped away, and Shady Spring on the attack. Carter Cooper dishes it off. Malott. Stolen. Sean Sexton winds over the basketball. Over to Nelson. Watch Nelson. What an athlete. What a family of athletes. Nelson stops, pops, and scores.
That's a nice play. Under control. He came off a ball screen, went one way, and then kind of, redirected himself, and a nice little floater in the lane.
He has scored all 9 points for the Patriots. Shady Spring working around.
It was Rose with a nice floater, but he just couldn't knock it down.
Could not get it. Hatfield puts the brakes on and looks to throw it to somebody. Give it to Nelson.
Not a bad guy to throw it to, is it?
Absolutely. Whoops.
Turned it over.
Bad pass. It's come the other way. Way down the floor, and it's touched last by the hustling Bryce Rose. So we'll go the other way.
That's a tough pass to make on any level, but, and the angle wasn't right, and Shady turns it over. Get the ideas. Independence wants a 30-second timeout.
All right, 30 seconds with 1:10 to go in the first quarter, and let's hear from one of our sponsors.
All right, Dan, that is Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. They have a 24-lane bowling center with a full-service restaurant. Bring your family, join the league. Book your next birthday party at Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. Dial them up, 304-253-7328. Also, the game brought to you by United Coal, Infinity Coal. Infinity Coal division is located in Sophia, West Virginia, right down the hill from Independence High School and Independence Middle School. They take pride in producing coal that fuels progress around the world. From the heart of coal country, United Coal delivers the resources that strengthen industries and communities. So, Bill, it's been a very good first quarter. Yeah, you've had a couple turnovers here or there, but by and large, both teams have played well, and it's a 10-9 lead for Shady with 1:10 remaining in quarter number 1.
Sean Sexton ready to throw the ball in. He'll get it to Nelson. Coaches are Jason Redden, Josh Nelson, Brad Huffman for Independence, and they have really taken this talent and moved them to the next level. Off on the wing, Sexton. They shut him off. Back out front it comes to Nelson. He'll fire from 30. That's too short.
Yeah, it's a little too far out too, Bill, I believe. I think you mentioned before, I think their coaching staff would rather their players get a little closer when they dial up the 3.
Absolutely.
That's super long distance right there.
Yeah. That was past the NBA line, well past.
Yeah, you ought to get 4 points for a shot if he made that one, huh?
Malott misses, follow-up, yes, that's Rose with his second bucket. He's got 5.
Yeah.
And it's a 3-point lead for Shady Spring.
That was a nice putback.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe last shot time for the Patriots.
And a foul's going to be called as Easton Hatfield was dribbling.
And Bill, you realize that's the first foul of the game.
Well,
that's how well both these teams have played. They've played all but 17.8 without committing a foul.
I was going to say, it's been really well done.
And that's rare that you go this long into a game. Even at 6 minutes, Independence has dipped into their bench, Bill. And let's see who that is down in the corner there.
2 of the 3 referees.
Eli Wood into the game.
Who are working this game, worked the first game, and they did a great job. And now the pace is really a lot faster.
As Wood's 3 ball got swatted.
Good hustle in the corner, and Shady was able to get it. That was Grayson Walls. And at the buzzer, just misses from long range. Well, we've had a fun start to this boys' consolation game in the Raleigh County Middle School Basketball Tournament. After 1, Shady Spring 12, Independence 9. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
This evening's game is brought to you in part by Pasquale's Italian Restaurant. They have all your favorite Italian dishes, plus sandwich, salads, and seafood. You can dial them up, 304-255-5253. Ready for the second quarter? Here's Bill.
Okay, thank you, Maris. Brady Mills for Independence will throw it in.
By the way, when you go to Pasquale's, have an ice-cold Pepsi to go with that. We love the great taste of Pepsi, whether it's the blue can of Pepsi. And Bill, you have, I think, that is that
is
Pepsi?
pure sugar.
That's
I love it.
Pepsi, or you can have Diet Pepsi in the silver can or Pepsi Zero in the black can.
Let me correct myself. Sean Sexton inbounds the ball and gets it to Zeke Nelson.
Bill, you got to drink Pepsi pure sugar. I thought you was sweet enough.
Oh, man, I need all I can get. Here's a Tiger grabbing the turnover, and the layup missed. My gosh, I thought Mallet had that. And traveling will be called. We'll go back the other way. Opening moments of the second quarter and a 3-point lead for Shady Spring. They've won 11 games. Independence with 13 victories.
Yeah, and they each split their 2 games, each team winning one during the regular year.
Nelson climbs high, gets the interception. Little Euro step, missed the shot, but draws the foul.
That's a great play. That's under control. You know, you're right, Bill. Nice under control with that Euro step down the center of the lane to get the contact, and we'll have our first free throws of the game as we watch the replay here. See, look at that. Nice under control into the lane and draws the contact and gets to the line to shoot a pair.
And thanks to Little General Stores for making those replays possible. Foul shot rims out, no good. Zeke Nelson averaging 20 per game, looking for his 10th point. He scored all of the Patriots' points so far, and he missed them both. Ouch. But how about Sexton? He needs help. He gets it. And now going the other way. Shady Spring relentless defensively. In close, short shot, put it in, good.
Well, that was a nice play.
Cooper.
Yes, and he got in. Cooper's not very big, but he got in all that tall timber and able to, little hesitation and able to find a little seam and a little kiss off the glass for the basket.
Super duper Carter Cooper.
Well, he was on that play.
Turnaround shot in close, no good, but a foul is called as Connor Price was working near the basket, and he'll get a chance to shoot 2.
Yeah, he averages 20 points, 15 rebounds, does Price, and that was great low post position as we watch the replay. He got in deep, spins into the lane, draws the foul, and won't get to the line.
And the foul is called on Patel, his first. And the free throw is good by Price. He is not only a 20-point per game shooter, but 15 average rebounds.
Say the Price was right on that first free throw, wasn't it?
Got that right. And one more coming. Got them both.
Yeah, nice release, nice follow through. You could tell on each of those free throws, Bill, when the ball left his hand, they were going in.
So back to a 3-point lead for Shady Spring. Here come the Tigers. That's Rose. Now over here. And Malott stops and pops, and he's short with it. It'll be out of bounds to the Tiger team.
Yeah, it'll stay with Shady. Yeah, Malott, he had a good look, and he just left it a little short. It looked like it grazed the front of the rim there.
Bryce Rose to throw it in. Looking for Patel, but instead goes way outside to Malott. 3 ball in front of us, and that's a bit too strong. Independence with a rebound, and will come the other way. After Hatfield got the ball, gets it over to Nelson. You can see that that's the way this works. Nelson outside, and Price on the inside. Price has it now. Nelson says, let's try 25-footer. Off the back brace, no good. But Hatfield's got it back. Over to Price, lay in, he missed it.
Wow, point blank, too.
Oh, my.
I'd say Price will make that 99 times out of 100, but not that time.
99.5, yeah. In close, turnaround shot blocked. And Price with the block defensively for Indy. Again, Zeke Nelson looks things over, and he's
a
fouled.
Foul. Yeah, that's easy play to call that time. Rose a little too aggressive, and so that's going to be the third team foul as we're 2 minutes here into this second quarter, I beg your pardon.
Second quarter, yeah. Foul is on Bryce Rose. That is his first for Shady Spring. Long three, in and out, missed that time by Nelson. And will come the other way. Shady Spring rushes it up the court. A runner, good. Count it for Rose. He's got his third basket. Bryce Rose.
That was a nice looking shot. Under control, little floater right there on the right baseline.
Hatfield needs help, and he's fouled in the center circle. Foul is going to be called on Carter Cooper, his first.
And the fouls are, like I said, starting to mount up because Shady has committed now 4 team fouls. Independence has yet to commit a foul.
Second foul on Cooper. Inbounds play, Independence, midcourt. That's Zeke Nelson. You've heard that name, right, Maris?
I have.
Independence?
Yes, and with the ball, and this 5-point lead is the biggest lead of the game to this point.
Well, they tried to work it underneath, and Shady collapsed with 3 defenders, and they missed the layup. My goodness. Boy, Shady Spring thought they had him a lot. He's hanging his head. From downtown, there's a 3-ball. Count it. That's Eli Wood just into the ball game for the Patriots.
Good looking shot. Wood able to spot up. He found his spot, drains the 3-ball. The biggest lead of the game is right here.
He's a little guy, but boy, he came up big. Short shot. That's an air ball. And taken away that time. Shady had Patel with it, and all of a sudden he didn't have it.
I beg your pardon. I put the score on the wrong side. I beg your pardon when I said biggest lead of the game.
3-ball. That's off the back brace by Hatfield. And will come the other way. Here are the Tigers up by 2. On the floor to Rose. He stops, and that'll be an air ball. Taken down by Hatfield. Quickly over to Wood. He passes it off on the wing for a fadeaway shot, no good. And as Sexton got the ball, he stepped on the end line. So that'll be a turnover. 2:14 to go till halftime. A lot of action here. Not a lot of scoring in this quarter. After the first quarter was a 12-9 Shady advantage.
Brady Mills will check into the Independence lineup. And for Shady, let's see who we got checking into the lineup will be Hunter Petrie into the Tiger lineup.
And Brady Rose, number 3, Bentley Rose, I beg your pardon, is in for Shady. Rose, across the floor goes. Back over there. Long shot off the back brace again. And Nelson rebounds, has his pocket picked. Tigers now having trouble with it, and look at the hustle that time. Well, Eli Wood got down with the big boys.
The arrow will keep it with Shady, but both teams, Bill, are trying to dribble the ball into heavy traffic, and you can see that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're collapsing in within 5-10 feet of the basket, and it has not worked for either team offensively. Shady Spring with Bentley Rose to inbound. Less than 2 minutes to go till halftime. 2-point game. Shady looking. Rose doesn't get it in 5 seconds, or he stepped on the end line. Either way, it's a turnover.
I think he couldn't get it in the allotted 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And Independence with this possession can tie or take the lead.
Eli Wood with it. Gets it over to Sexton. And an interception that time nicely by Malott. He's coming down one-on-one for the layup, and it's good. Malott scores for the second time.
Yeah, that was really nice. He was under control. Once he got the steal, he knew he was going all the way in, and he didn't rush it. Nice soft touch and able to finish at the rim.
Zeke Nelson, a 25-footer again, is an air ball. Well, he has fallen in love with the outside shot, and he made one of them, but the others have not come close.
So Shady with the ball and up 4. They've led the entire way. The biggest lead's been 5.
Working to the corner. Back out front. 3 ball coming, and it's in and out. Tough luck missed by Rose. And on the rebound, a held ball.
And the arrow will give it to Independence.
Just over a minute to play. 62 seconds left in the first half. Nice crowd here under the dome at the Armory. 2 more games after this. It'll be the championship for the girls. That's at 7. Championship for the middle school boys. That'll be at 8:30.
Yeah, the girls championship, Greater Beckley Independence. Boys championship, Park and Beckley Stratton.
On the high post, Cooper loses the handle and will come the other way. Shady layup, count it. That's Rose for his 4th basket.
And this is the biggest lead of the game right here at 6. And Rose, another outstanding play by Shady, as Rose able to go coast to coast and finish the deal right there left of the lane.
And again, the defense created the offense. Here's Cooper. They collapse in on him, and it's stolen again. So that's Shady's strategy, and it's working.
Yeah, just as you said, Bill, the defense becoming the offense. Shady been able to turn Independence over, and now probably will hold it for the final shot of the half.
That's Malott yo-yoing the basketball with 16 ticks left until intermission. Over on the near side to Rose. He's got it back. Oh, he wanted to shoot it, but he passed it off to Malott. Underneath, ball stolen by Cooper. 2 seconds left, they don't realize it. Wow, that almost went in. I'm not sure it would have counted by Mr. Nelson, but anyway, it was fun to look at that hook from past the midcourt line. You had one of those shots in one of your games a few days ago, Maris.
Yeah, Monday in the girls' game between Beckley and Charleston Catholic, a young lady named Allie Wilcox hit about a 52-footer bank shot to close out the half. But at the break here, it's a 6-point advantage, 20-14 for Shady. We'll take a break, come back with the Direct Choice halftime show on the other side of this break here on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Stores. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store, fuel your adventure. For West Virginia.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Hey folks, Rick Lewis here. Come and see what all talks about at one of West Virginia's top pre-owned auto dealers, Direct Choice of Beckley.
Direct Choice has over 50 vehicles available, all priced below market value. And credit problems are no problem. Good credit, slow credit, bad credit, doesn't matter. Direct Choice has over 10 financing sources available with excellent rates to get you in your new car, truck, or SUV today. Give us a try before you buy at Direct Choice Pre-Owned, 4631 Robert C. Byrd Drive, Beckley, or shop 24/7 at directchoicewv.com.
And we welcome you back into the Direct Choice halftime show. At the break, it's a 6-point advantage for Shady. They lead Independence 20-14. We're going to go inside the numbers of the first half. Inside the numbers are brought to you by Direct Choice. They have a pre-owned vehicle lot at 4631 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley. They have West Virginia's best selection and best prices on pre-owned vehicles. They're a proud sponsor of local high school sports and middle school sports. Also, Inside the Numbers brought to you in part by Allstate Insurance. You're in good hands with Allstate, and you're in good hands with Lori Richmond. She's located at Market Road in Beckley. You can dial Lori up at 304-252-8646. Well, now you're in good hands with Mr. Bill O'Brien.
Okay, thank you, Maris. And these are the unofficial individual halftime totals for Independence. Zeke Nelson scored 9 points to lead his team. He had 1 long ball and 3 two-pointers and missed 2 foul shots. 9 for Nelson leading the way. Eli Wood came off the bench and hit a long ball for 3. Connor Price, the center, has been held to 2 points, and that's all the scoring for Independence. For Shady Spring, here's the way they went. 9 points for Bryce Rose. He hit a long ball and 2 3-pointers. 9 for Rose leading the way. 5 points for Carter Cooper. 4 for Peyton Malott. Zane Patel with 2 points, and that's all the scoring for Shady Spring. The team totals: 9 field goals for Shady Spring, 2 long balls. They did not go to the foul line. Independence had 5 field goals, 2 from downtown, and 2 of 4 foul shooting. Nobody on either team in foul trouble.
We'll take a break and get you ready for the second half. 6-point lead for Shady, 20-14. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Midstate Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Midstate Ford, home of the Big John deals.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Stores. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store. Fuel your adventure. For West Virginia.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With Compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Are you ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member
No.
Okay, we're back now under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. It's a 6-point lead here at intermission for the Shady Spring Tigers. This is the Raleigh County Middle School Tournament, and we're glad to have you watching. We'll have the last 2 games, the championship games, coming up in 1 hour. It'll be the girls, and then right after that will be the boys' championships. Well, we remind you that Modley's Plumbing and Heating provides superior professional work. If you're needing a plumber, call Modley's. It's an easy number to remember, 304-253-HELP. Or check them out at modleys.com for more details. And our thanks to the Spartan Factory. Spartans has t-shirts, team uniforms, bags, hats, banners, and more. Check them out. The website is thespartanfactorywv.com. And Maris, I don't know about you, but I am hungry. And that's why Cracker Barrel is always
Yes.
the place to go.
Well, it says if you'd like a home-cooked meal, you don't want me cooking it, you want to go to Cracker Barrel.
Amen to that. Hey, I've seen your attempts. And Cracker Barrel can
I
make
can
it
defrost anything.
And I can't even boil water, but Cracker Barrel can do it all. They've got great home-style food, and inside by the fireplace is wonderful, but they also have curbside pickup. For more, it's crackerbarrel.com in Beckley and in Princeton. Here's Maris.
Well, Bill, we're winding down the regular season, in high school basketball. Of course, here's the final day of the Raleigh County girls and boys basketball season, and we're coming to the end of the boys and girls high school season right around the corner. Also, college season winding down as tomorrow's the final regular season game of both the men and women for Tech, and they have a big day tomorrow being the final day of the regular season.
Yeah, that'll find out, who's going to wind up in postseason play. And the women will play at 3 tomorrow here on this floor of the Dave Barksdale Court. And the men will tip off at 5. And before that, and by the way, both those games are free admission. And before that, it's games, inflatables, food, and fun for the whole family from 1:30 to 3:30. It's all here at the Armory tomorrow, and Maris Lowry will have the play-by-play on both games here on Video Production.
You say there's food tomorrow?
There's food.
And where's that food at?
That food is right here at the Armory.
Going to be down here in this building?
Right here.
Right here on this court?
Absolutely.
Like I don't have to go to like another part of the building.
They're going to bring you food.
They're going to bring me food.
Because you're you.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm going to hold you to that, Bill.
That's right. They'll do it.
Well, if they're going to bring me food, they got to bring food for Eric. They got to bring food for Alex Fink, who I think will be on Cameron, and definitely KB Cameron Ball. As he's looking at me like, wait a minute, you going to mention me? I said, of course I am. I saved the best for last there, KB.
I think it's just going to be food for you, Maris.
No. I have to share.
Because you're the man.
Well, I got to share with all of my peoples. All my peoples. I got to share, Bill. All right, we're just about ready for the second half as we are serenaded by Jump from Van Halen, and we'll see who's going to jump out to a good start here in the second half. And Shady has led the whole way. They led 12-9 at the end of the quarter, and they added 3 points to their lead by 6, 20-14, as we're getting ready to start half number 2.
Taking a look at Independence, they've got a great 1-2 combination in Nelson and Connor Price, each of them averaging 20 points. But so far, Shady Spring has been able to hold them under control. Well, Nelson scored 9, but he's missed a number of outside shots. And for Independence, well, I'll tell you, they've got the outside, inside, but for Shady Springs, what I wanted to say, Bryce Rose, who normally scores 17, has come through. He's got 9 here at halftime, and they just played really good defense to hang on to this lead.
Well, Shady will have the ball to start the second half, trying to increase the lead, Bill. Like I said, this 6-point advantage is the biggest lead of the ball game. And Rose is ready to put it in play. We're ready for second half action. Here's Bill O'Brien.
Okay, thank you, Maris. Bryce Rose will throw the ball in, and he'll throw it to Peyton Malott. Those are the guards. Zane Patel is working the high post. Grayson Walls is on one wing. Carter Cooper is on the other wing. He's got it now. Cooper lops it to the corner. That's where Rose gets it back out. Cooper. Spin move. Shot blocked nicely by Cooper. We got a Cooper on each team. And Connor Price was the blockee that time.
The blockee?
Blocker.
I like that. Yeah, he came over and swatted that out of bounds. It'll stay with Shady. Blockee, I like that.
You got to make up a word every now and
then. Well,
that
sounds like a made-up word.
Well, look at that effort that time by Hatfield. 3-ball airborne, off the iron, no good by Shady. And the rebound right into the hands of the Independence Patriots. Here they come down the floor, and Eli Wood.
See, Bill, Wood didn't start the game, but he started in the half.
Sure enough. Passes to Hatfield.
He had one of the threes that Independence hit in that first half.
Nelson gets it in close, and the leaning shot by Price is right there.
Yeah.
Only the first field goal of the day for the center, Connor Price.
Well, he's going to score a lot more if he gets the ball that deep. He had great low post position on the low block and able to turn, spin, and score.
3-ball, yes. Downtown shot by Bryce Rose. That's his second long ball, and he's got 12 points.
And this will give Shady their biggest lead right here.
A lob pass underneath. Watch Price. He's clobbered. He was double-teamed. He'll go to the line for 2.
And that's what I'm saying, Bill. If Price is able to set up that deep, and they get a nice entry pass, which they did last time, which he got the field goal on. This time where he draws the foul, Shady's going to have a hard time defending that as Price, like I said, set up. And as you mentioned, he gets clobbered. He'll step up to the line and shoot 2.
He's 2 for 2 foul shooting and 4 total points for his evening's work. And the shot is up and in good.
And that's the big key, Bill. You know, when you get fouled, you got to go to the line. You got to make them pay. You got to make them pay for fouling you by knocking down your free throws.
Well, and Maris, that was a big foul on Bryce Rose for Shady. That's his 3rd foul. And the second free throw by Price, nothing but net. So he gets them both, and it's back to a 5-point lead. But Shady's top scorer is in foul trouble.
And he's still out there. As Independence will go back in the zone.
Passing underneath, tipped away and stolen, and here come the Patriots after a nice play from Sexton.
Yeah, but Malott, he had the shot. He probably should have pulled the trigger on that one.
Wood tries to pass it, it's kicked. Yeah, so we'll get it again.
Reset the 24?
Yeah, that's
the NBA.
Well,
in college, reset the 20?
And, you know, of course, there's no shot clock in high school or middle school.
So Independence will inbound under their own basket.
Hatfield to throw it in.
Shady's led the entire way.
Here is Nelson. They shut him off, so from back of the foul line, the shot put up by Price, and it's no good.
Yeah, it was a good-looking shot. It looked good when it left his hand. It just wouldn't stay down.
Give and go to Malott. Nope. Follow-up, blocked. Well, Patel thought he had an easy one, and it didn't work that way. Independence with it against the all-court pressure. And there's going to be a
kick ball.
Yeah, so we'll keep it to Independence.
We'll reset the shot clock again, right? Oh, no, we don't have that.
Would you like to see a shot clock in high school or middle school?
Well, you know what? I tell you, no, probably not middle school because the quarters are so short. But, you know, when we do college, I do get kind of spooled a little bit because it's a couple of passes and boom, the shot goes up, right? I mean, you've done the women games at Tech. You know that.
Turnaround shot, and again, Price is fouled. He'll get 2 shots.
Shady has no defense for that. No. As the main thing, they're going to have to get out on the ball to make it tough for entry pass because when Price sits up on that deep and he's able to catch it as we watch the replay, they just have to foul him because they can't handle him down low.
And the foul is on Patel, his second.
The free throw is short, but if you're Shady, you may want to come further out on the guy making the entry pass to make it more difficult for the pass to go in the post.
Connor Price now, 4 out of 5 foul shooting, 6 total points. And he gets 1 out of 2. All right, the lead is 4 again. Shady has, as you said, been in control, but Independence keeps coming at him.
Yeah, Independence is just a spurt away from, getting their first lead.
Spin move, off-balance shot, no way. Followed up, foul. So the follow-up on the rebound by Grayson Walls and Bryce Rose. See to whom they've called it on. I think they've called it on Sexton. Mm-hmm. They have his first.
Walls will get to the line to shoot a pair.
So Grayson Walls, who has yet to score today, will try his first. Shady spring in place guy gets it good. Nice shooter's roll.
That's more than a shooter's roll. That ball hit everything, didn't it? It hit the front of the rim, the side of the rim. It went up, came back in. I guess if that goes for you, I guess that's what you call living well, right?
You got that right. And that one missed. Here comes Independence. Hatfield. Over here. Long 3 right in front of us. And it's a 3-ball. Count it. That's Zeke Nelson's second long shot.
That was right down the chute.
Wow. That was a pretty. Up on the wing to Cooper. And intercepted. Hatfield got in the passing lane and will come the other way. 3-ball airborne. Wood just missed it. Boy, that was a tough miss. And a foul is going to be called.
Yeah, that's an easy play to call. Hatfield commits the foul.
That's his first. Under 3 minutes to go, third quarter, and a 2-point game. We were told this was going to be competitive, and that is the right word. Malott will inbound. By the way, that was the 3rd foul on Mr. Hatfield. Outside shot, counted from Cooper. His second long ball. And a total of 8 points. Wow. Back to a 5-point game. Every time that the Pats get close, that happens.
You're reading my mind. We worked together so long, Bill, you were thinking exactly what I was going to say.
That's scary.
That is scary.
Shady coming down for the layup, and, wow, he was clobbered by Price.
Yeah, that's a good hard take to the basket by Malott, and he'll get to the line to shoot a pair.
Peyton Malott averages 12 per game. He scored 4 from the floor. There's the rebound, or rather the replay on the rebound try. Brought to you by Little General Stores for 50 years, serving West Virginia. And Malott ready. His fifth point is no good.
Every time that Independence gets close, then Shady comes up with a big shot, a big play. And the biggest lead has been 7 in the game. The lead's 5, trying to take it to 6.
Malott, one more. Got it. 1 out of 2 for Peyton. And it's a 6-point lead.
And a timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. And while we got a minute, tell you that this evening's game is brought in part by Exit Elevation Realty, Luke Richmond, the broker, Steve Morgan, the associate broker. If you're in the market to buy or sell your house, you can check out the website at exitelevationwv.com. Also, the game this afternoon or this evening brought in part by Edward Jones. Edward Jones, your financial advisors. So whether you're retiring or already retired or changing jobs and you need some financial advice, you want to go to Edward Jones, Heather Cantley, Tracy Howell, Brooke Dempsey, or Ben Worley. Out of the timeout, Bill. 2.5 remaining third quarter. 6-point lead for Shady.
By the way, 2 more games to be played. The championship game at 7 will feature the girls' game between Greater Beckley and Independence. And then at 8:30, the boys' championship between Park and Beckley Stratton. And Maris will have both those games here on Video Productions. E.T. will join him, Eric Thomas. And we're ready to go. Independence on the attack, down by 6 in the late stages of the third quarter. Here's Nelson. He lobs it to the baseline and back out. Intercepted. Interception by Cooper. Cooper stops.
No,
and
he traveled.
Yeah. Yep, sure enough.
Yeah, he didn't realize what he did. He just lost control of the ball. He knocked down the 3, and he's like, who, me? But, yeah, they caught him with his hand in the cookie jar.
These refs have done a great job so far.
Yep.
And here we go. Big crowd on hand under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Middle school tournament in Raleigh County. And it's been fun so far. Zeke Nelson passes to the corner. Hatfield shut off. Back outside. Watch out for a 3, and it rolls off the iron by Zeke Nelson. Fast break try.
What a beautiful pass, but it's a travel. That was a beautiful one-hand pass.
Wow, and Patel made the layup easily because the ball threaded the needle, but it
traveled.
wasn't. Yeah.
But Cooper, what a beautiful pass by Cooper.
Oh, man. Seeing some really good talent here this evening. To the corner. Now back out. Now back in. And there's going to be a foul as they try to work it to Connor Price, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And, Bill, like I said, every time the ball's got in the post and Price gets the ball that deep, he's either, A, scored or he's been fouled. And Shady's just had no answer as we watch the replay. Like I said, he's just so much bigger than all the other kids on the floor. And, like I said, excellent low post position. And like I said, if you're Shady, you're going to have to kind of try to deny the pass because it's been too easy to get Price the ball down low as he makes the first of 2.
He's made 6 out of 7 foul shooting, Connor Price. Foul, by the way, was on Grayson Walls for Shady. Price one more, good again. Got them both. He's scoring from the foul line, and that's okay. That counts. And it's back to a 4-point lead for the Tiger team. Here we go. Malott passes off on the wing. Malott gets it back. Now in close. Juggled the pass. Puts it up anyway. Way too high off the backboard. And Independence gets it. A missed opportunity that time for Shady Spring. Coming up, put the brakes. How did that happen?
Yeah, because Patel didn't handle that clean, that's why that shot kind of got away from him as Price trying to score in the lane.
Misses twice, gets it again, puts it up and gets it the third time to fall. So Connor Price, only his second bucket, but boy, he was a tower of strength.
Third time's a charm, and like I said, Shady has no answer. He just towers over all the other kids in that low post.
Bad pass, intercepted by Hatfield after tip to him. Almost stolen that time. Good defensive try by Malott.
Here's a chance for Independence, Bill, if they can hit a 3 to take their first lead of the game.
Independence working to the corner. Wood shoots it in. Oh, how about that play?
And there's their first lead of the contest. on a 3-ball, a splash down from the near side corner.
It's the second long ball for Wood. Eli makes it. Wow. So Independence by 1. Shady Spring going for the last shot of the third quarter. Rose has to be careful. He's got 3 fouls. He's got it now, and he puts up a 3, and it's good. Rose hits his third tray of the afternoon, and that ends an exciting third quarter. Under the dome at the Dave Barksdale Court as we look at that play again. From back of the three-point arc, a nice shot from Bryce Rose. Well, we played 3, and what a game we've got. Shady Spring 31, Independence 29. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World at Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
With our energy-efficient windows and doors, Window World has you covered.
Give your home the view it deserves this year with new windows and doors from Window World at Beckley. New year, new view with energy-efficient windows from Window World at Beckley.
Call today, 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD.
For your free in-home estimate.
Hey folks, Rick Lewis here. Come and see what all talks about at one of West Virginia's top pre-owned auto dealers, Direct Choice of Beckley.
Direct Choice has over 50 vehicles available, all priced below market value. And credit problems are no problem. Good credit, slow credit, bad credit, doesn't matter. Direct Choice has over 10 financing sources available with excellent rates to get you in your new car, truck, or SUV today. Give us a try before you buy at Direct Choice Pre-Owned, 4631 Robert C. Byrd Drive, Beckley, or shop 24/7 at DirectChoiceWV.com.
Getting ready to go to the fourth quarter, Bill, and Independence grabbed their first lead there late in the third quarter, but it was a short lead and a short-lived lead because Shady able to answer right back with a 3-ball right ahead of the third quarter buzzer, and Shady takes a 2-point advantage, 31-29 here into the fourth quarter.
Oh, this is just as advertised. What a great game. 2 more to come, and we'll have them here on Video Productions for you, but we've got 6 more minutes of regulation in this consolation game. This is the Raleigh County Middle School Tournament, and these kids, when they go to high school, they're going to be fun to watch. There's a lot of talent on this hardwood. And there's the whistle. We're ready. Sean Sexton, he inbounds the ball to Hatfield. And he gives it off to Nelson. Nelson can't handle it. And what do we have?
A foul, I believe, or a timeout maybe. The referee pointed, and I think Shady was able to call a timeout. And that's what Shady did. It's a 30-second timeout.
So that'll give us a chance to tell you a couple of our sponsors.
That's right. Hart's Cabinets, located in MacArthur, West Virginia. They have quality custom cabinets, and they've been around since 1974. You can dial them up, 304-252-2917. Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. They have a 24-lane bowling center with a full-service restaurant. You can check them out. If you want to have a birthday party there, it's a great place to have one. You can dial them up, 304-253-7328.
Okay. 5:51 to play in regulation, and a 2-point game. This was pretty close all the way. Shady led by 3 at the end of the first quarter. They led by 6 at halftime. And then Independence had, as you said, a short-lived lead with seconds to play in the third quarter before that 3 ended the third quarter. And Shady Spring on top.
A short lead by 1 point and a short lead in time because it was, maybe 30 seconds. That was about it.
That was about it for sure. Here are the Tigers. That's Malott. Looks at the zone, and he's got it back. Decides to attack. Stops and puts a little floater, no. Followed up and in good by Patel. Nice offensive board, and it's a 4-point lead for Shady.
Yeah, when Price had to commit to the ball handler, that left Patel free for the putback.
Zeke Nelson misses from 25, and the rebound to the Tigers. That's Rose with it. 3-ball airborne. That's a good one. That's Carter Cooper's third tray of the evening. And with that, a timeout. 5:07 to go. This is the longest lead of the night. Shady Spring leads by 7.
Yeah, this equals the longest lead of the night. It's a 30-second timeout, and a wise timeout for Independence because you can't let this get too far away from you.
I'd like to remind you that Affinity Coal Company, a division of United Coal, is proud to be one of our sponsors. Affinity Coal in Sophia takes pride in producing coal that fuels progress around the world. From the heart of coal country, United Coal and Affinity Coal Division delivers the resources that strengthen industries and communities. All right, Maris. So
since the Independence took the lead 29-28, Independence has ran off 8 in a row to be down 1 to be up 7. Like we said, equals the largest lead of the game as we're not quite a minute into this fourth quarter.
Zeke Nelson brings it across the 10-second divider. He's the leading scorer for the Patriots. Goes to the elbow and dishes it off there for Sexton. And here's Hatfield shooting from outside, no good. And the rebound down to Shady's Cooper, and he's fouled.
Yeah, he's fouled that time by Nelson. Zeke Nelson will get whistled for the foul. So that'll be the first team foul this fourth quarter. And that will be Nelson's second personal foul.
And, of course, we know the Nelson family at Independence. They have just broken all kinds of records in athletics. Here's from the corner. 3 ball, Shady Springs. Dayton Ballou just into the ball game, and he nails one from downtown.
And then right now, it's a turnover by Independence, and right now all the momentum with Shady. When they got down 1, they've now scored 11 in a row, the first double-digit lead of the ball game as we watch the replay, and a 10-point advantage. And as I mentioned, Independence turns it over, and Shady will have to head to their lead.
And they're going to add 2 more points as that comes into Rose, and he puts it in unmolested.
Yes, 13-0 run by Shady after Independence grabbed their first lead.
Wow. Nelson dishes it off. Sexton now trying to get it in, and that's a bad pass. Tigers have it, and here they come. This is Malott. Now off to Cooper. Runner is no good. And the big rebound is down to Price.
Or Nelson.
Nelson's got it, puts it up and in, but the whistle before the shot.
Yeah, Nelson was one that got the rebound. He went coast to coast, and he'll be fouled right there in the lane.
12-point lead for Shady Spring. And boy, oh boy, I mean, they are just looking great here, crunch time. Hatfield to throw it in. Nelson's got it. Nelson off on the wing. Nelson again, little Euro step, dishes it off to his teammate, and the big guy Price is able to score for the third bucket of the afternoon.
Yeah, much needed bucket for Independence.
But on the other end, an easy play. Ballou, it sneaked under the bucket, and he scores. He's only been in there for a minute or two, and he scored 2 quick baskets.
Instant offense, but, Independence didn't get back, and they give up the easy layup.
And a foul's going to be called. That's going to be called on Patel. That's his third.
But here's the thing, Bill. With 3:29 left in regulation, down 12. Independence, you can't just keep trading baskets with them. You got to get stops. You got to be able to turn them away, and you got to be able to try to turn that into some kind of offense. And you got to be able to score like now in this possession.
Indy's only scored 2 points in this last quarter after they had taken a 1-point lead at the end of the last quarter. That basket will not be allowed. There was a whistle before the layup that time by Zeke Nelson.
Hey, on the playground that counts, and an N1. In the NBA that counts. That was a nice finish. And I get it in middle school it doesn't count, but maybe in high school and college on up, that's an N1.
Malott with his first foul.
And we got a timeout on the floor with 3:26 left in regulation and a 12-point lead for Shady. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back on Video Productions.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They tested the seats, the screens, and the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Chevy, where they are right.
Ready to inbound right in front of our position here at courtside. It'll be Sean Sexton to take care of that. Indy needs points right now. 3:25 to play in the ball game, and they're down by a dozen. Here's Nelson. Lobs it to the corner. Woods got it there. And back out here to Nelson. Nelson wants to shoot the long ball, and he does, and he misses. Woods got it back. And from behind, he's pushed.
Yeah, that's a good call, too.
So on Ballou is first.
Yeah, he was kind of pushing Wood. So with 3:05 remaining in the game, and you're down 12. Independence fortunate enough for them when they missed the initial shot, they were able to keep the possession by getting offensive rebound. It is a big possession when you're behind like this.
In close, and there's the foul that pushed him from behind, Connor Price. Price has scored 13. Nelson has scored 12. And that's been pretty much the offense for Independence.
And Eric, I'm so used to working with Eric Bill. From what I understand, that's pretty much have been their 1-2 punch. I mean, they average 40 points between them.
Yeah.
So it's basically been their offense the entire year. As the first free throw is no good. And, of course, that's not going to help Independence's cause when you're behind and you have a chance to score with the clock stopped.
He's hit 7 out of 9 foul shots, Bryce. And there, he's got that one good. All right. An 11-point game. Shady Spring has played just beautifully today. It's Malott. Missed the layup. Follow-up Shady, and it's out of bounds. Touch last by...
I think there's a foul. They
have called a foul.
Yeah, Patel did a great job getting the offensive rebound, and there'll be a foul.
It's on Sexton. That is his second. So, Rose will throw it in. And he lobs it out deep. Patel with it. Rose again. He has 17 to lead his team in scoring. And a foul is going to be called. As Malott was making his way down the paint, he draws the foul.
That's the third team foul on Independence.
And it's the fourth foul on Easton Hatfield.
Yes. So he's got 4 fouls, and Shady will inbound side out right in front of their bench. And they throw it away. Yep. They had the right idea. They try to get Patel going right to the basket, and just a bad angle there, and they end up throwing the ball away.
Well, time's running out for Independence, and Shady Spring has just played really hard. And, they didn't get rattled. They were down by a point. They had led the entire game.
Yeah.
And then they scored 13 straight.
Independence, I think you don't want to rush, but you got to go quick here.
Outside jumper will not go down for Sexton. Saved at the last moment, but
out of bounds.
I think Nelson was on the end line when he touched the ball.
Yep, foot on the baseline, so the ball will go over to Shady.
Cooper to get it in. You can see all court pressure, and there is the foul on Hatfield. If so, he's gone.
Yes, he is fouled out. Yep. So Independence will have to dip into their bench, and it'll be Blake Stewart that will check in with 2:26 left here in the fourth quarter and a 43-32 lead for Shady.
Well, Hatfield had not scored, but he was bringing the ball up the floor. And so now that is gone. And here comes Cooper. Cooper keeps going. And as he goes, he loses the handle, he's fouled.
Well, he did the right thing. He just kept going. Like you said, he keeps going, and he saw an opening, and he's fouled on his drive to the basket.
Foul on Sexton, that's his third. So the fouls are starting to mount up on both sides. And it'll be foul shooting time.
Yeah, they call this in the act of shooting. I wasn't sure that he was in the act of shooting, but the ones that count say he was, and it'll be a couple shots.
So here we go. Carter Cooper, who has scored 11 points from the floor. His first chance foul shooting today is good. He's hit 3 trays, a 2-pointer, and a free throw.
Yeah, he's played really well, hasn't he?
Yeah. Carter Cooper. Shady 11-5, and it's been a very solid game for them. And he makes them both. So the lead is 13.
Yes, this equals the largest lead of the game.
Approaching 2 minutes to go. Nelson, Euro step, puts it in.
And
there's the whistle. They count it. Yep.
Got the hoop in the arm, and he'll try to polish off a 3-point play.
So Zeke Nelson with 14. He's 0 for 2 foul shooting this afternoon.
So they count the basket, and they should. Now they put it up on the board. And Nelson will try to polish off a 3-point play. But I think if you're Independence now, whatever he does, you've got to put pressure on the ball, try to get a steal. If not a steal, you got to foul.
And he misses again, but his teammate gets the rebound, Price, and he is fouled. So he will go to the line. By the way, Next game coming up in about a half an hour from now, and that'll be the girls' championship game for middle school Independence and Greater Beckley. Harris will have that.
Ballou gets whistled for the foul. Or did they call that on Ballou? No, maybe they called on Cooper.
And that's his fourth.
That's his fourth, and it's 2 free throws for Price.
And he makes it good. This is the guy that you want to have on the line. He's been up there 11 times, making 9 of them.
I was going to say, he's kind of lived there here this evening, hadn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He has shot more free throws than Shady has as a team, I believe.
You're right. Makes them both. 10 out of 12. 11 out of 13. And a foul. So Rose was going up the court, and I think that was Nelson who fouled him. That'll be his third. 2:08 to play. Big crowd on hand at the Dave Barksdale Court at the Armory in Beckley, officially known as the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. And to the line is Bryce Rose. He's got his average of 17 points, but this will be his first foul shooting chance today.
Yeah, Independence over the limit in fouls. Rose at the line, trying to add to Shady's lead.
And he's got good style there. He looks perfect, and he is perfect. One more coming. Looking for his 19th point. Bryce Rose. 10-point game.
You know, Shady, it's been a nice effort, a total team effort. A lot of players have really contributed to. Looks like it was going to be a win here in the next 2 minutes for Shady if they can hang on to this lead.
Working on the high post, turnaround shot. Not good that time by Price. And the whistle stops the play again.
Shady wants a timeout, I do believe.
I think they do.
Yeah, 1:55 remaining regulation. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, coming to this last quarter, Shady Spring had a 2-point advantage, 31-29, and they've outscored Independence in this last quarter, 16-7 to take control. Inbounds play for the Tigers. Rose to throw it in. Gets it into Malott. Try to use a little clock.
Well, if you're Independent, you got a foul. And they're letting a lot of clock go off, but now there's the foul.
Blake Stewart commits the foul. He just come into the ball game for Independence Middle. So obviously the first foul on Stewart. 1:44 left in regulation, and it looked good for Shady Spring to get this win.
Well, Bill, see if they can close it out at the free throw line. You know, when you're behind, you have to foul, and there's no defense for free throws, right?
Absolutely. Peyton Malott, 1 out of 2 foul shooting, 5 points, and there's his 6th point. During the regular year, these teams split, but boy, Shady Spring has come through at crunch time here in the last quarter.
Well, they got on that big run. They went on a
13-0 run.
Well, let's see. Yeah, when they were down 29-28.
Yeah.
Yes, they went on a, you're right, a 13-0 run, correct.
Nelson puts the brakes on. 3 ball coming in front of me, and Price nails it. Connor Price. So he normally works into the basket, but that time he hits the long ball.
But they got a foul again. You know, they're down double digits, 10. And if you're Shady, unless you get a layup like that, you don't need to score. Patel able to score.
Well, that was a nice play, and Patel was the recipient of that early Christmas present. 13-point lead, 1:21 left, a long 3 coming, and it's off the back brace, no good by Nelson. On the other end, bank shot too strong. Rose can't get it, but Patel does.
Yeah, if you're Shady, you really don't need to shoot it unless you get a layup. You just probably should take the ball back out and run clock.
Well, they keep getting shot after shot after shot.
You just take the ball back out and run clock and wait for the foul to come.
And there's the
and
foul.
We're under a minute, and Shady looks like they're going to put this game away.
Yeah.
But, Independence led that brief – I don't even know if it was 30 seconds, Bill.
Yeah.
Independence went up 29-28, and then before you could say Independence or Shady already had the lead back, right?
Well, they did. Malott, who was 3 out of 4 foul shooting, will go up there for 2. Foul, by the way, was called on Sexton, his 4th. Foul shot good.
And that's another thing, right, Bill? You've got the Shady's really shot free throws really well here.
Oh, yeah. They have missed 1, 2 all day.
Out of how many?
Thanks for asking.
Of course, I knew you know that.
9. Made 9.
Missed 2.
Yeah.
9 of 11. So, yeah, they've shot it well.
Well, we put the whammy on him, but it's followed up. Oh, missed from point-blank range. Man, Patel would love to have had that back.
Yeah, and what you don't want to do is Shady is commit a foul, especially 90 feet away from the basket, and stop the clock and allow Independence to score at the free throw line because both teams are over the limit.
So Independence will get a chance.
And the player is fouled out for Shady. Patel has fouled out.
Fouls out with 6 points. So he is gone. Each team has had 1 player to foul out. And coming in is 32 Hunter Petrie for the Shady Spring Tigers.
This will get Nelson to the line for
Speaking
Independence.
of Shady Spring High School, will play at home tomorrow, 1:30. We'll have that game at 1 o'clock tomorrow on Video Productions. They'll have a home game against Pikeview.
Also, Bill, the tournament director, Chris Vickers, was named the head football coach at Shady High, and I'll have him on between the girls and boys championship game tonight. He'll be my guest.
He has been great to work with. Here's the tournament director. Well, Nelson missed that first. He's 0 for 4 foul shooting and finally gets one. Obviously, he's better than that, but it's a little too late for Independence.
Yeah, they got a foul. Now they do.
Rose is fouled by the aforementioned Mr. Nelson.
Yep. So
47 seconds.
13-point lead has been the biggest, and it's at 12 now. And if Rose can knock these down, he can stretch it to 14. And Shady's looks like they're going to come away with a third-place win and get 12, finish 12-5, and drop Independence to 13-8.
Rose looking for his 20th point right here. And he missed.
Yeah.
One more coming.
There were so many players, like I said, in this game for Shady that really contributed and played well. And all of them knew the role, and they really did a good job. And that's why, like I said, when they got behind for that brief second, they didn't panic at all. And it seemed like it was a brief second, wasn't it?
It was less than 30, that's for sure. Well, he missed both foul shots, but that's okay because they've got a nice 12-point lead.
Yeah, you just don't want to foul for Shady.
That one's off the mark by Nelson. Let's try Wood. He missed from 12 feet. And a foul on the rebound, and it's going to be on Independence.
Yeah, it's going to be on Sexton. So we'll walk the length.
So,
yep.
Sexton, I think I've got him with 5. Let's see.
We'll walk the length of the floor.
And Sexton is the second starter to foul out. He did not score, but he was everywhere on the court defensively. So 34 seconds left, and substitution time. Brady Mills comes in wearing number 1, the white uniform for the Patriots. Ready to shoot is Carter Cooper. He's 2 for 2. Now he's 3 for 3. Foul shooting. He is 1 of 3 Tigers in double figures today. Looking for his 15th point, Carter Cooper. As ET makes his way into the broadcast booth. Well, we don't have a booth. Cooper makes him. And it's a 14-point lead.
Biggest lead of the game right here.
There's a steal, and that ought to do it. Nice steal by Malott. Pass underneath, and Rose retreats. They'll use the clock, and there's the foul.
Yeah, I was going to say,
be on Wood.
With a 14-point game and 20 seconds left in, I was really surprised that Independence would foul there. You would think they would just let them, run the clock out.
Pretty much on schedule for this tournament. Scheduled for the next game at 7 o'clock, and they'll probably cut the warm-up time just a little bit, but they've been right on the money. And to the money Bryce Rose, he's 2 for 4 foul shooting. He will look for his 20th point again. Here it comes, and it rims out. He made his first 2, he's missed his last 3.
Well, you need to quit saying that. He's looking for his 20th point. That's what it is.
I'm not saying it. I'm sorry, Bryce. I'm not sure how many you have. Here it comes.
But he's got, see, it worked. It worked for you, didn't it?
He's got his 20th.
Biggest lead of the game at 15.
Okay. Here's Independence. 17 seconds left. Nelson trying to get loose for a layup. Puts it up. Too hard off the glass, but he's blocked and fouled. So we will have some more foul shooting. Mr. Nelson will go to the line. He's missed his first 4. He made his last 1.
But back and forth we went through this game. 3-point lead for Shady at the quarter, 6 at the break. Independence took their first lead at 29-28, and then Shady went on a 13-0 run, got up 41-29, and really have never looked back, as Independence and Nelson in particular has really struggled from the free throw line here in this game.
He's looking for his 16th point if he can make this. That was on Ballou, by the way. And he makes it.
And I would think Independence would not foul anymore here, but there's a timeout.
Wow.
I mean, there's 13.8 remaining in the game, and
waiting to see if it's a 60.
I think they put the points on the wrong side, right?
Yeah.
Because it should be 55-41.
Yeah.
And now they got 56-40.
And the referee's going over there and saying.
Yeah, well, that should be the case. They've got 56-40, but it should be 55-41.
I'll do a quick wrap-up while you go and get the lineups for the next game, Harris, and we'll be
got
ready.
56-41, but it should be 55-41. Now they got it right.
There they go.
I figure I was on it. I keep a running score. I'm not always right, but I felt I was right that time.
Well, the folks in the scoring table, they've been really good, except for that one mistake, and we all make mistakes in God's place, Shady Springs.
Yeah, I make my shot. I would think Independence wouldn't foul. They just let them dribble the timeout.
Owen Richmond working with it now. Passes to Bentley Rose.
And that'll do it.
And they're going to let him alone. Final score is going to be 55-41. There's the buzzer. And congratulations, Shady Spring, as they win the ball game 55-41. So Shady advances to 12-5. Independence finishes at 13-8. Well, that's the final score, 55-41. Tigers win. I'll be back, and we'll have a quick wrap-up after these messages on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Stores. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store, fuel your adventure. West Virginia.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They tested the seats, the screens, and the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Levy, where they are right.
So our second game is in the books. The boys' consolation game is won by Shady Spring by the score 55-41. It was close going to the last quarter. Shady had a 2-point advantage at 31-29. They scored 24 points, Shady did, in the last quarter, and holding the Patriots to a dozen and winning the ball game by 14 points. Let's give you the Pioneer post-game show unofficial individual scoring. For the Patriots, Connor Price, the setter, scored 19 points. 16 of those came in the second half. Price with 19. Zeke Nelson scored 16 points. And Eli Wood hit 2 long balls for 6. Those 3 did all the scoring for Independence. For the Shady Spring Tigers, 20 points for Bryce Rose, 15 for Carter Cooper. Peyton Malott had 9. Dayton Ballou with 5. Grayson Walls scored a point. And that is the scoring. No, wait a minute. Zane Patel had 6 points. Didn't leave him out. So those are the unofficial individuals. We'll be back to tell you the team totals and wrap this one up and get ready for the next game after a brief break. Brought to you by Pioneer Community Bank on Video Productions.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done. It's that easy with compliance. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Hey folks, Rick Lewis here. Come and see what all talks about at one of West Virginia's top pre-owned auto dealers, Direct Choice of Beckley.
Direct Choice has over 50 vehicles available, all priced below market value. And credit problems are no problem. Good credit, slow credit, bad credit, doesn't matter. Direct Choice has over 10 financing sources available with excellent rates to get you in your new car, truck, or SUV today. Give us a try before you buy at Direct Choice Pre-Owned, 4631 Robert C. Byrd Drive, Beckley, or shop 24/7 at directchoicewv.com.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World at Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
With our energy-efficient windows and doors, Window World has you covered.
Give your home the view it deserves this year with new windows and doors from Window World at Beckley. New year, new view with energy-efficient windows from Window World at Beckley.
Call today, 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD
for your free in-home estimate.
And we're back now under the dome at the Beckley Raleigh County Convention Center. And Shady Spring wins the consolation game for the boys in the Raleigh County Middle School Basketball Tournament. Here are the unofficial totals for Independence. They had 12 field goals, 5 of them from long range, and 12 of 19 foul shooting. For the winning Shady Spring team, 18 field goals, 7 from downtown, and 12 of 17 from the charity stripe. And Shady wins 55-41. The earlier game was a win for the young ladies from Beckley Stratton as they defeated Park 47-10. So the consolation games are done. Maris Lowry has done his homework, getting ready for the next. That'll be a girls' game championship for the Raleigh County Middle School Tournament. Our thanks to Cameron Ball. A wonderful job again as our producer-director. Alex Fink has worked the camera. And I'll be back on the air tomorrow at 1 o'clock from Shady Spring High School as Pikeview takes on the Shady Spring High School Tigers. 1 o'clock airtime, 1:30 is the tip from Shady Spring. This Bill O'Brien speaking for Maris Lowry. He'll be with you in just a moment.